Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome back to The Finer Things. So we got a new beer to review for you today, and I'm pretty excited about this one, but funny story about it. So this is the Prismatic Passion, as you can see. Look at that. Really cool artwork on this can. Really loving it. I feel like beer, craft breweries are really pushing like the boundaries of the art on their cans. I mean, it's really sweet. Prismatic Passion, that is very much what you would expect from a beer called Prismatic Passion. I mean, look at that. It's super cool. This Art Deco kind of reds and pinks and purples. So it is described as a tart wheat ale with red currant, cherry, and passion fruit. So that sounds really cool. Sounds like it's going to be really fruity, tart, you know, a little sweetness in there maybe, who knows. This is brought to you by Ology Brewing Co. And one thing I thought that was really cool about it, I didn't know this, it's beer created by Ology Brewing Co. in Tallahassee, Florida. So that's awesome. I was really stoked to hear that because Florida State, go Seminoles, that's my alma mater, that's where I went to school. So I'm really happy. I've never heard of Ology. They probably just cropped up after I graduated. I graduated there in 2016, so this is exciting for me. I'm really excited to try a beer from, you know, where I went to school. But so yeah, that's super cool. But another funny thing about this beer, I went to my local liquor store last week and picked one of these up, and I've had it in my fridge since then, and I've been waiting to review it. But just today, my girlfriend came home from the liquor store and got me a few different beers and picked one of these up, so now I have two of them. And she's like, oh, I saw this new beer and I thought you might want to review it. And I was like, well, I already have it, but shit, I'll take two, why not? So I'm pretty excited to have it. Let's give this one a try. Give it a nice crack. And we got our pre-chilled glass this time. We're not dumping it out because we're in the garage. We already did that, but you know. Let's take a look here. Oh boy. Nice red color. Super pink. Oh, beautiful. Very nice. Alright, that's all we're going to do for now, but just take a look at that. That really looks like a fizzy cranberry juice. Super red. Very nice color to it. I mean, super appealing if you look at that. Even the foam, the head has a little bit of a pink tinge to it. Can't really tell, but it's there a little bit, so let's give her a smell. I'm expecting some cherry, some fruit. Okay, yeah, wow. It smells like a really nice alcoholic punch, like something with oranges and strawberries. It smells like a very nice fresh punch to me. And I'm not too familiar with red currant. I've heard of it and I think I've had it before, but I just kind of assume it's another red fruit. I've never tried it by itself, so who knows, but it smells really good. And now that I keep smelling it, I feel like my nose has gotten adjusted to it after that first smell, so the consecutive smells are not nearly as strong. I mean, that's kind of par for the course, but, you know, the smell's definitely faded away. So, alright, let's give it a try. Cheers, guys. Whoa. Whoa, okay, alright. Wow, alright. Yeah, there's a lot going on in there. You know, strangely enough, the first thing that popped into my head was watermelon. Like watermelon juice or watermelon liquid, whatever you call it. But it has an aftertaste of like a really light watermelon-y flavor to me. But there's also that cherry. You do get a lot of tanginess. This beer is very tangy, very almost sour. It's not 100% sour, because I mean it doesn't describe itself as a sour. It's a wheat Tart wheat ale. Okay, yeah, tart. That's a perfect way to describe this beer. It's very tart. That cherry and orange. I'm getting orange a lot too, even though it doesn't say it has orange in it. Red currant, cherry, and passion fruit. Okay, yeah, I can definitely see the passion fruit. Maybe that orange is what I'm thinking of when I am tasting the passion fruit instead. But I feel like with all these red berries, or not berries, but red fruits, you kind of get, it's just kind of like a jungle juice of flavor. It's not really distinct. It's like a Hawaiian punch kind of beer. And I like that. I like it for what it is. Okay. Yeah. And that watermelon taste, it almost makes it feel like it's a little too watery to me. It comes, the flavor is there right when you taste it, but if you kind of let it linger in your mouth a little bit. Yeah, you're getting a lot of tartness up front, but the aftertaste is, it just kind of vanishes. It's not really, it's not offensive. It's not bad. I do like it. I think it's a nice, refreshing beer. Although I do question if I'd be able to drink more than one of these. I mean, it's good, but yeah, it's just kind of a lot of tartness. It's like tartness and like really kind of sour, almost bitter cherries. It's not very sweet at all. There's very little sweetness in this, which is my like, when I drink beers, I want something unique. I don't necessarily want something sweet, but with this I kind of expected a little more sweetness. I think a lot of people would enjoy this beer, but for me, I don't know. I'm not completely sold, which is unfortunate because, you know, I really want to stand for a beer that's made in my alma mater, my not hometown, but where I went to school's town. Blech. And yeah, I like it, but I don't think if I were out and I saw this, I'd have one and be like, okay, yeah, that was an experience. But I wouldn't order another one. I wouldn't get another one. Because to me, it's a little too tart. Like for sours, I wouldn't drink more than one sour at a time. Because sours are, they get to be a little much and the flavors get to be a little redundant and muddled. And to me, all these red fruits, it just kind of makes like I'm just drinking an alcoholic Hawaiian punch. And like, whenever you're drinking Hawaiian, I mean, you don't want a lot of Hawaiian punch, do you? Like, it's something you have and you're like, I enjoyed that, that was nice, but I'm not drinking anymore. So, yeah, on the nose you can definitely tell it's going to be tart the second you smell it. But, you know, it's a decent beer. It's very decent. I would recommend it to anyone who's looking to try something that's a little tart, a little fruity, a little. It's dry too. It does have a dry finish. It's middling, you know. Maybe it's for you. Maybe it isn't. But I think it's a decent try. It's a fair enough beer, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy it again. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I mean, it's like there, the flavors are there, but it's just a bunch of tartness, and then it's just gone, and then you kind of have to just keep drinking it to like get that flavor again. But, you know, not too bad for what it is. So, good job, Ology. Florida State, Tallahassee, Ology, forever, man. I'll be reviewing more of their beers if I come across them. they have me intrigued. I do love their can art. It's super aesthetic. It matches the beer perfectly. I mean, look at that. That's really cool. Drink fresh, keep cold. Oh yeah, so I forgot to mention, this is 6% alcohol content, which is kind of weak. Whatever, you know, I'm not mad about it. I enjoy the experience. I look for something new when I'm trying beer, and this was definitely something new. So, you know, maybe I'll add some notes to it in the comments when I try my second one. Maybe it'll improve, but other than that, it's been a good weekend. Sorry I haven't uploaded for you guys lately, but hey, life happens. Alright everyone, stay safe out there in these coronavirus times, and keep on drinking, having a good time, and we'll see you next time on The Finer Things. Cheers!